Alright, good morning all. Welcome back to the YouTube vlogs. It's 2026 and we've got some big goals to tick off this year. So a bit of a life update. If you don't know, my wife Jade is pregnant, so we're expecting our first baby in April. So big changes coming up this year. We're also training for our first 70.3 Ironman in Geelong, which is super excited for, and hence why we're out here on the road crushing some miles. In addition to that, we've got some big goals with Pulse this year, building the team, building the brand, and really trying to establish ourselves as a performance nutrition brand that Aussies can trust. So let's fucking go. But this morning we just had a 45-minute easy ride just to get the legs pre-fatigued. And now I've got Maxi behind the camera.
Let's go.
And we are out here on the road for a 90-minute run. So the first 40 minutes, all aerobic, about 4:40 pace. And then we'll be getting stuck into some more race-specific work, hitting at about 4-minute pace and then into 3:40s, 3:50s. So we'll finish this warm-up and then we'll show you some footage of the real work. Let's go. Alrighty, we've just finished our 40-minute aerobic warm-up, sitting anywhere between 4:40, 4:50 pace, heart rate in the 140, so right where we want to be. 2-minute jog now, just sipping on endurance fuel out of our handheld bottles. Absolute game changer. About to have a maple gel as well, and then we got 2 by 8 minutes at 4-minute pace, so time to lift the intensity up a little bit, and we'll see you there. Let's go. Alrighty, we've got about 20 seconds left of rest and then we've got some LT2 work. But before we get there, let's talk about what we're wearing. So we got the Adidas Pro 4s, Quicks clothing, socks, tights, best in the game. We've got Pulse Nutrition handheld bottle. We've got a Garmin chest strap, Garmin watch, and of course, Quicks cat. Let's go. That's my watch. 3, 2, 1, and we're out of here. All right, team, we got 10 seconds and then we're getting stuck in our last set. 3, 2, 1, let's go. All right, team, that's a wrap. We've got 14-minute cool down now, but I'll run you through the session. We had 40 minutes at about 4:45 pace, nice and easy, keeping it aerobic. Then we had a bit of a recovery jog, and then we had 2 rounds of 8 minutes at our goal run pace for the 70.3, which I'm aiming for about 4 minutes flat. So those sets felt comfortable. Then we had a bit of a jog, then we upped things again. So we went 2 rounds of 4 minutes at 3:45 pace, and it's 7 o'clock now, probably 28 degrees. I feel like a flogged out rat right now, absolutely dripping with sweat. Yeah, just cooling down now and then straight back, ice bath, mobility, brekkie, and get stuck into some work. So we'll see you then.
Well, they ask me why I sound like this, with a 6-string growl and a hammer fist twist. Why I talk back when I should be.
You know the best part of finishing a long run when you're fucking really sweaty? Taking this bad boy off. I imagine it's what a woman would feel like when they take off their bra after a big day on the tools. Done.
Hey, why show up loud like I'm digging a grave? I say, son, I ain't here for your rules or permission. I was raised up proud on a rebel ignition. Cause I was born to raise hell, it's in my bones. Crank and skinnered loud on a rotary phone. My daddy drank whiskey, my granddad.
Alright team, we're just in the ice bath. Been for a swim, cooling down now. Fucking hot out there. What do you reckon, Max? 30 degrees? 40 degrees. Maxie's been cooking in his front runner shirt on the bike. He's done a great job, but yeah, just finishing 4 minutes down in the ice bath, do another minute, hop in the shower, cook up a storm, and then get stuck into some work. All right team, so we're back home after a big morning on the bike and then a big run. Me and Maxie are both hungry as fuck. So we're gonna cook up my go-to brekkie shake that I have every morning post-run. So we've got quick oats, organic. We're gonna have 100 grams of that, 1 scoop of grass-fed whey. We've got the goat Pulse Nutrition creatine there, 1 scoop of that, 15 grams of organic honey. We got light milk, have 250 mils or so, filtered water, organic frozen blueberries, and frozen mango. Usually I'd buy this frozen from the markets, but we didn't get there yesterday, so we've had to buy the Woolies crap. So we're gonna mix all of this up and then let's get stuck in. Frozen mango, it's taken all the water. Hits every time. All right, so we've just cooked up Maxie his well-deserved breakfast after a big morning on the bike. So we're gonna get his initial taste reaction. Let's go. Cheers. Got the milk mustache.
Oh, that's great. Mother's milk, man.
Mother's milk. You heard it here. Let's go.
Hey, why show up loud like I'm digging a grave? I say, son, I ain't here for your rules or permission. I was raised up proud on a rebel ignition.
So I think we'll wrap up the first YouTube video here. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and yeah, let us know in the comments what you want to see from us next. But just want to give a big shout out to young Maxie for coming along this morning, helping me film on the bike for 90 minutes, didn't complain once. He knows how to get all the angles, and I think he did a great fucking job. So shout out to you, bro. But yeah, just thought I'd finish off the video with a bit of a training summary for the past 7 days. So 10 weeks out from Geelong, so we're starting to really ramp the volume and intensity up now for the next few weeks before we start to taper down for the event. But yeah, last 7 days we had 56 kilometers of running, 188 kilometers on the bike, 8.1 kilometers in the pool. Average sleep score was 80 on average and 7 hours and 13 minutes of sleep. So I want to try bump this up closer to 7.5 hours if I can. Obviously, this varies quite a lot from day to day depending on what I've got on, but always try to get 1 night per week where I'm really focusing on getting at least 8 hours. Average resting heart rate, 43 beats per minute, so I think that's really good for me. I think this is a great thing that you can use as a tool to just look for recovery. If you start to see your average sleeping or resting heart rate go up significantly over a training block, that is probably indicating that you are training a little bit too hard and you might need to wind that down. So just keep an eye on that one. Steps, 14,000 steps on average. Don't really look at that too much. And this is an interesting one. So average calories burned per day. I think this is very conservative. It's saying about 3,800 per day. So that's kind of what it's recommending I'd need to eat per day to maintain my body weight. To be honest, I think it's probably somewhere closer to 3,300 to 3,500, which kind of aligns with what I'm trying to eat and hit every day anyway to maintain my weight and really focus on fueling and recovering. But super important, guys, if you are training for a high volume event like a marathon, a high rocks, a half Ironman or a full Ironman, your nutrition is absolutely key. So you can both fuel, perform and recover, because if you don't, you can't expect to get better every single week. Anyway, that's enough rambling from me, and I'll see you all in the next video. Let's go.